next up, Nintendo might just re-release Metroid Prime 1 instead of a trilogy. So this comes to us again from VGC. Nintendo may be planning to re-release Metroid Prime for Switch as a standalone title rather than as part of a trilogy collection. Now, there's been some rumors going around that Metroid's going to come out as a trilogy. But today, some industry insiders and kind of leaker, people kind of put the kibosh on that. So Emily Rogers, an industry insider, recently said, like, hey, no, it's going to be Metroid Prime 1. That's what's coming to Switch. It's not going to be a trilogy. And then reporter from VentureBeat, Jeff Grubb, if you've seen the channel before, you know Jeff Grubb. He is a great follow on Twitter. Is a great follow on Twitter because he knows people, man. He can get some information that nobody else can. So he actually said today, quote, I think that Nintendo will re-release Metroid Prime 1 on Switch instead of trilogy. It's been working on this for years, and when I first heard it, everyone assumed it was the trilogy. Emily Rogers actually mentioned this, and so I went back into it, and I think that she's right, that it's just going to be Metroid Prime 1. So, I don't know. All in all, I really hope that, obviously, I hope they do this because we've been talking about Metroid a little bit because of Metroid Dread. And the last we heard, Nintendo was busy working on Metroid Prime 1 to celebrate the game's 20th anniversary in 2022. So here's some gameplay of Metroid Prime from back in the day here. So it's pretty cool. I really like the fact that they're bringing Metroid back and they're going, pretty hard at it, right? I like the look of it. So, all right. Sorry, I forgot to change my overlay. Oh, Aaron Down says, so is With finally going to have them hitters in 22 like we've been begging to get for so long? I think game selection has always been the shortfall on Switch. So first thing, yes, 22 is going to be insane. I don't think I've ever really talked about this, but that's one of the reasons why I wanted to start the channel was because you could kind of feel it in the wind that all these games are getting pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed, right? They're all going to hit, and I hope that it's all next year. So we're going to have so much to talk about next year and play and review and hang out and just talk about. I'm so excited. So if we can get a Metroid on it, I'm in on that too. I'm not sure if we're getting a trilogy, but if we can get Metroid Prime, I'm going to probably check out Metroid Dread. I'm really excited. And the game selection on Switch, I agree. So I had someone post a comment on a video that was like, I'm surprised to hear that you don't think there's a lot of games or you don't feel there's a lot of games to play on Switch. And again, for me personally, I don't feel that way because a lot of the games on Switch are not what I love to play, right? If I go into the store, I actually do it all the time. I'll go into the store and see what's dropped to see if there's anything that may even work for me. And every now and then I'll find something or maybe find a good deal. But overall, that's been the same for me. Like I just get drawn to these certain games like Super Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, obviously. And recently it's been Animal Crossing and Mario Golf. That's about it. That's literally about all I'm doing. So Joseph says, you got Pokemon. What else do you need on Switch? I mean, touche, right? Touche. But all in all, Metroid Prime, I hope it does get remastered. I would love to see a trilogy so I could just get it all in one hit. But sure, I may check this out. Especially if I play Metroid Dread and like it. This will give us another reason to get back into that world of Metroid. So we'll see what they can do.